Alright guys, we are back, and my iPad is completely done. And I didn't do all the songs on it, I actually canceled it through it because I was just too impatient for it to finish up. But it's 1:20, so that took about a half an hour to do what it needed to do. Couple surprising things. It put most of my apps on there. So as you can see, what you normally do with the iPad or the iPhone is you're able to sit here and you can rearrange all your items. So, oh, excuse me. So we're just going to go ahead and leave that the way it is at the moment, and we're going to go ahead and start the iPad up just so you can see exactly what it looks like. So let's get this off the screen. Oh, my bad. Duh. And let's go ahead and take a look at the iPad. So let's see what we got here. I'm actually going to slide over because I have this set up on my desk over here. And let's go ahead and turn it on. There you go. And I actually got this pen. Carlos and I found these, and we wanted to try them out. This is the Pogo Sketch. So I figured it'd be pretty cool if you're looking things up on, you know, doing reviews and stuff like that of apps, because that way you don't have to necessarily get your finger in the way. This is pretty responsive as well. So there's the home page. Stuck a couple of the apps on there that I have already, I guess on the front page, but you know, moves very well, just like the iPhone. You know, you're not really having any issues. As a matter of fact, let me just kind of show you with the finger. It's the exact same thing. There's your search screen. And, you know, the only thing I did here was, I was so excited, so excited. I actually tried out the Sling player already, as you can see. Let's go ahead and spin this real quick. I logged on my Sling player, and after hi everybody, yay. Sorry, I'll get me out of there. And I turned on the Wi-Fi, and it's all set up. So I was shocked. You can actually make the app bigger, make the screen bigger. So this is Slingbox, man. I didn't realize it worked on here. And yeah, you can watch, you know, TV anywhere. So that's not what we're doing today. We're doing the iPad. So let's go ahead and just spin this back around. Oh, there we go. And, you know, I was surprised that worked. When I turned on the iPad, as you saw, it asked to sync everything, you know, on your system. So the only thing that it did reject when I want to put on there of all the apps I had on there was my laser app, you know, for UPS, you know, scanning, because you don't have a camera on here. So I guess that's not really going to work now, is it? And neither will TwitVid. So I don't know how that's going to work. But there it is. You know, we go into our settings, and we pretty much look like the iPhone settings, and then you have everything that you would typically have down the bottom as you go to your main page, and then you go into your general, and then all your information. So you actually have all that, your settings to do all of that. You have something new called Picture Frame, so you can actually use this as a digital picture frame. Obviously, that's what it says. And you can make it change different ways, which I thought was pretty cool. You also have your auto brightness on this as well, so that was not even turned all the way up. So let's just turn it almost all the way up. They do have auto brightness, and you can actually check your wallpaper, put your wallpaper on there, or your lock screen. And I think, yeah, that's the lock screen, that's the wallpaper. So if you want to select for your lock screen, you can go ahead and put that on there. If you want to select for your wallpaper, we're going to go ahead and put that on there. So that's actually pretty cool. I took a couple pictures at the Phillies game last night, so I'm probably going to try to put that on there. But I didn't sync my phone up yet. But that's pretty much set up for your settings. And of course, I have my home network as well as my guest network, which should pop up. There it is. And that's it for that. So that's actually pretty cool. The next thing I would obviously want to take a look at is the YouTube setup. So, you know, I'm sure that's going to look exactly the same way. Chuck Norris versus a bear. Sweet. Now this is cool because it's playing it right there. It's not necessarily taking you out of any information that you want to see. Now I believe if you turn this side, you know what, I'm going to undo the cord here real quick. Hold on one second for me. Let's bring that back up. let's go ahead and eject this, and I'll get back to that in a little bit. I want to take the cord out here so I can show you guys what this looks like when you turn it sideways, because I believe it will go full screen. So you go full screen there when you turn it sideways, or landscape I should say, and then you go back to your information down there, and you can actually do related. You can do more from this person, and then you can go in the comments where you can add a comment if you're logged in, which is pretty nice, because I wanted to make a comment yesterday during a video, and I was on my iPhone, and you know, it's just a little too tedious to do that. So that's actually pretty cool. So let's go back to the featured, and go back to the home screen. Oh, you know what, real quick, down here you have featured, top rated, most viewed, favorite, subscriptions, my video, and history. So I'm not logged in on there, so we're not going to worry about that. You guys get the idea. You've seen that before. Safari looks really good. Naturally, it should. And I guess if we just go in here to Google, it'll bring up our keyboard. And then what we'll do is, you know what, they said MLB was doing their website to be more iPad friendly. So if we go to there, see if it will automatically detect it, that it is the iPad, and we can get video, streaming video on there, and see exactly what we got. And I believe that was up, wasn't it? Yeah, so there it is. And we'll see exactly what we got going on here. All the pictures came up. I would assume that's not going to be flash now. No idea. So it looks good. I'm going to enjoy, you know, checking things out here. And there it is, the iPad 2010 for the iPad. I'll be getting that. Heck yeah. So that's very nice. You obviously have all your standard bookmarks. You can add your bookmarks in there. They do have the iPad user guide. I did not see that. So let's go ahead into the iPad user guide, which I'm assuming is at apple.com. So there you go. You can go through and check all that stuff out if you want to see exactly what you want to get. There is the tab screen, which will allow you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's actually really nice. I think that's pretty cool. And I think you just tap on it to go back to the screen. And of course, if you want to add a bookmark, add it to the home screen, or mail this link to somebody. So that's actually pretty sweet. So everybody knows, everybody has seen that for the most part. The App Store, of course, is going to be really cool to check out as far as what you want to do for your books and whatnot. And there's your bookshelf right there. Would you like to download your free copy of iBooks now? Sure, let's do that with you guys right on here. Let me go ahead and type in my password. And I thought that the cool thing was on this, you know, tap OK, but if you want to get rid of the keyboard, you actually, there's a button down there to, well, I thought it was, I stand corrected, I guess because you have that there. When I was doing the sling box and I was putting the password in, I realized I had to actually hit, I can't remember what it was, I apologize. It said something on the keyboard and I was a little bit confused. I expected just to be able to tap the screen or have what we had up there, an OK click, whoops, on there to go ahead and do that, but it didn't do it. I actually had to click that button, and I can't remember what the phrasing was that was on there. So we're going to go ahead and let that go while that's loading up. Actually, it's installing right now, so that's actually moving fairly quickly. And alright, so we can go right into there. And of course, you know, I don't have any books on my shelf. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, giggity goo. Oh, you know what? You tap on the go to the store. It flips it over and brings you back exactly where we were before. So you can go in and check out any kind of book that you're looking for. And obviously you have your search up here at the top, which I'm not getting in the screen, so let's go ahead and do this. And there you go. So you have your search up at the top here if you want to look for a book. When you're done typing in, you hit search, or if you want to get rid of the keyboard, there you go. You can type that down. I don't really want to read anything to do with Oprah Winfrey because you are an annoying woman. And that's pretty cool. Alright, so you guys get the idea. You can go into back to your library where your books are, or you can go home, which I wish the iPhone would do this where you could turn it sideways and it would do something along these lines. You know, and instead of having to always go into portrait mode. But, you know, maybe that's something for the next generation of the iPhone. We shall see. Really cool app that we were using last night, people were asking us about, was Auto Stitch. And what Auto Stitch does, it allows you to go ahead and take photos that you have. Woohoo, look at that. Take photos that you have and actually stitch them together down here. So that's actually really cool. I'll do a little video on that. I found that from Larry Greenberg, L. Greenberg on YouTube. And pretty sweet. But guys, you know, this is just us fooling around. I don't even have my email set up to show you exactly what it's like. So I was pretty excited to just get in here and check this out. So that's it for this momentary update, but I have a lot more coming. So this was pretty long, so I'll probably just throw this up with the unboxing. But I've got more stuff coming today, and it's just going to be more of, you know, reactions, different things from different people, I hope, and we'll go from there. So guys, this is MTP flyers for the iPad, and they got like a little ring going on there. I thought it was scratched there for a second. And I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of this. And it looks like we have more apps working on here, and we don't need to buy our apps. So that made me pretty happy. You guys have a great night and a great afternoon, and I will talk to you later. See ya!